How y'all doing? Let me get in here so I can see what I'm saying. I don't know why I always wait so long. How y'all doing tonight? There we go. All right, there we go. Hey, Emil. How you doing? Say, what's going on, Mr. Led? Texas in the house. How you doing, Texas? Good to see you. Okay. How you doing, Stardust? Hey, Deborah Moody. Hey, GT Grows It. How you doing? What's going on, everybody? It's good to see everybody. In Dayton, Ohio, I seen her. Dayton, Ohio. How you doing, Dayton? Ooh, I know you cold. I don't miss that for nothing. Listen. Everybody in the house, let me see what we got. I can't even see the dog on screen. This thing never shows me anything. Okay, good to see everybody. I say I made it. Who said that? Teresa said I made it. How y'all doing? How you doing, Teresa? Good to see you. Good to see you. Angela said, caught this live. You caught it. I hope it helps everybody. Actually, Callie in the house. Let me see. Stardust said the Steel City here. All right, Steel City. How you doing, Nina Thomas, Chris B? I'm hoping that we can help each other tonight. My pistachio crumbs on my iPad. Let me see. Ultimate Gardening. How you doing, Ultimate Gardening? Hey, Starduster. Uh-oh. They said, hey, Starduster. Did Lady Led return to the tent? Cut it out. You already know what it is. Lead is the cheap land where you are. You know what? Don't be trying to find cheap land. I said that before in a scam video. Don't be trying to find cheap land. Go try to find sustainable land. That's what you need to be trying to find. Stop trying to penny pinch on some land, because if you're going to get what you pay for these days. Do you see what's happening outside? Do you see that? Think about it. Think about it. There's not going to be any cheap land out there. And even the stuff that you can go down to the city, to the auctions, it's going to be high. Okay? So please, even if it's right here next door to me, stop looking for cheap land. There is no such thing right now. Just like food, gasoline, no cheap land. Go look for good, sustainable land, okay? Everybody is looking for the come up on land right now. Don't do it. Don't do that, because you're going to get got. There's a lot of people on the internet right now hunting for people like you. Okay, what's up, Broke Farmer? What's going on, family? How you doing, man? I'm telling you, when you ask questions like that out in a big forum like this, a platform, and people say, they're like, they're looking at you like, hey, come over to my channel. I got some cheap land for you. I got some lake property in Florida. You got to think about that one, okay? Gators, swamps. So be very leery of people telling you they got some cheap land for sale. And you know what? You might even get it, and the land is beautiful, and it looks fertile, but about a foot under the dirt is nothing but boulders. Have you ever been driving down the road and saw just like a big mound of boulders in the middle of nowhere for no reason? Or you go to some farm and like they turn that big mound of boulders into some kind of like little fancy thing. The only reason they do that because they had to dig those big gigantic boulders out of their ground so they could cultivate their land. How you doing, Angela London? What's up, Gardner? Hey, Marmar, what's going on? Hey, listen, I need some help. Let me find her name real quick because I don't want to mess her name up because I was so impressed. Yeah, or the land is toxic because thank you, Moko Giggles. Thank you because something that people don't even think about. They will sell land after it's been a landfill for years. Years. It would be a dumping site. Or it used to, and I know one right now personally where the land used to be a junkyard. At least from what I know since the 50s. I know of one right now next to my route that I run. Since at least the 50s. How do I know it's been there since at least the 50s? Because they just cleaned it up this year. And all the cars in that junkyard with trees growing up through the engine block, trees growing up through the busting out the roof of these old rusty cars was all from the 40s and the 50s. Nope, even the 30s. I seen some 1930 vehicles in there too. Now that I think about it. So think about that. All of them years, almost 100 years, that cars have just been leaking fluids into that land for almost 100 years. And they're just now getting, cleaning that area up because they're going to put something over there. Probably some houses, probably some apartments, but all that ground is garbage. Okay? So just be careful. Don't look for cheap land. Do your research and spend some money and get good land because you don't know what was there. You pay for, like I said before, you pay for a good realtor that's going to do some good research. And mind you, do your own research too. Because somebody said, I found out more than my real estate agent could find. Okay, very true. And you did your job. But that don't mean don't go get a real estate agent. You know, the boy in the store can help you find the grapes down aisle 19 too, but he don't know exactly what kind of grapes. That was for you to walk down there and find out. You still got to go figure stuff out for yourself. That real estate agent is your lawyer. Your lawyer can't work for you unless you tell them what you need done. Okay? Hey, New Orleans Gardner, how you doing tonight? I was just gonna hang out here for a hot minute and get off before I go to bed. Been going through some things. We can't plant anything in our yard because of the roots. It's stuff like that too. They might have cleared the land and left the stumps. And the stumps ain't gonna rot away for years. You'll go in there and just be like you will be spending thousands, if not hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands, just clearing your land and clearing the stumps. People don't be thinking. I'm telling you, it's more to this game than that. Everybody want to go out there and put their hands in the dirt. It's just not that simple. Also, wildlife around, do your research. That's right, do your research. Someone offered me an acre for $3,500. It was pure swamp. I went there 2 days after a good rain. No, thank you. Exactly. And the best time to go look at land is in the worst conditions, like now. When it's raining every day, it's winter time, it's cold, because that means you get to see the mess that happens on those bad times. Tyrone Dugan, what did I need help with? Do you have a generator, Tyrone? Do you have a generator? Hey, Game Nerd Mom. Alan the Central said, yes, I have 4 acres and 3 wooded and bush. Yes. Hey, Shane, how you doing? Say, I rented an excavator to get those stumps out of the ground on a property. Yeah. And you got to keep renting them because you got to keep getting them stumps out. Tyrone said, in an apartment with 2 power backups. Okay, so you may be able to help me, so hang tight. Let me see. Rickers Homestead, I bought some cheap land a few years ago. I thought I was buying a different plot. When I signed the papers, I found out that I bought the spot behind it and it's connected to a trailer park. I did that whole example the other day. Remember with the fake line? That wasn't no landline tape. That was a crime scene tape. That was my point anyway. I was laughing too hard. So let's get into this, because we'll be talking about land all night. It's a lot of people falling for the okie doke all day long, right here on YouTube and all these other social media sites I'm watching and hearing about. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's a nightmare. So, everybody know about all the stuff that's going on right now. This what I need from you, because I'm about to pull the trigger on this project. And the reason why I need your help is because you guys was helping me all through that video while I'm just sitting there running my mouth. I wasn't looking. I'm looking tonight. Yeah, I heard stuff on TikTok too. Lady Linda, I heard stuff on TikTok, Instagram, people selling hot scam sandwiches while Scammy Davis gives you the blues. Scammy Davis Jr. Yeah, I heard about all of that nonsense. So this is what I need from you guys. I'm hoping I get warm up. How many people have a not just a generator, but a power inverter? It don't take no gas. It's like it looks big like a generator, but it's just electric. Ones that is solar powered, or you got to plug up. How many people got one? I'm talking about the big ones. The big ones that take these solar panels like this, or because I'm about to pull her name up because I need her right here. Okay, Thankful, you said you just bought one. What kind is it? That's what I need. I need your help. And hopefully while I'm getting help, everybody else. Broke Farmer, I watched your video, brother. Me and you need to talk. I'm going to contact you because I seen the little one you got. And you in Georgia too? Renogy Innovators. Inverters. Renogy Inverters. I'm going to put that. I'm writing this stuff down, you guys. Renogy. Okay. How you doing, Myra? I've never heard of the converter. Yeah, this is a new age now, so I'm doing a Jackery. That's my number one. That's my number one pick, honestly. Honestly, I'm gonna write it down anyway. I've been doing so much research on them for so long that, yep, we got the Jackery Shanika. To have the 1,000 watt DeWalt. And you know what? I was about to buy the Duracell. Have anybody heard of the Duracell 1000? Is Duracell 1400? I'm gonna write that down even though I know it. The Jackery, I got a Jackery. Okay, Miss Kakashi, Miss, we gotta figure something out there. Okay, look, you got that one. How is it doing for you? Have you used it at all? Shane says, I have 4 inverters. Tell me what kind. I need to know what kind. Kelly says, a Yeti 1400, goal zero, Yeti, goal zero. And we doing this for a reason, so hang with me, okay? Everybody should probably may want to write these names down because this is important. This ain't gonna get no better. Let me see. Thankful One says, my Jackery 1000 with solar panels are in the mail. Okay. Andrea Bird says, you have to take into consideration the number of battery cycles, 3,000. Right. And that's the part where they get you. How many cycles can you get out of this thing? And that's why I backed up. Listen, when I say I had this thing in my cart, because this literally physically in my presence so I could put it in my grocery cart at a big box store, and I had it in my cart and I sat there and I'm looking at the videos and I'm doing research and I'm doing my last minute research all the way up to the register. I had to put it down. I had to put it down. It just didn't have, I think it had only had like 500 charge cycles. Even though that's a lot, that's too much money for just 500 charge cycles to me. It's better to build a system if you can. No, you know what? Blessed Akadi, I gotta disagree with you. I gotta disagree with you on that. And this is why Costco has a Duracell. That's the one I had. That's the one I had. I had to pause on that. And who was that said blessed? This is why, because I have a system that I put together from Harbor Freight. I got all the parts in the garage. Here's the deal. Here's my problem. I already have a solar setup. I already have a grid. I already have batteries. I got 6 batteries. 6 big, huge marine batteries. Okay? Where am I going with that? Nowhere. I don't care what you put it in. You can put it in a box. You can build a box for it. You can put it on a board. All of the power inverter, all of that. That's for staying right here in the house. If you have to jump up and leave, I'm taking my gas generator, my Honda, and I need another portable solar. I need a backup to my backup, but I need to be holding it like this. That Blue Eddy, nobody said nothing about the Blue Eddy yet. Let me write that down. That Blue Eddy, what is it, 2400? That right there, family, if you're not writing these names down that you're seeing in the comments or hear me say, please write them down, because you're going to see some of them and you're going to get sticker shock. But people are dying. I told my wife, listen, let me tell you what I did today. I'm starting to warm up now. I sold some of my tools today. I hocked some of my tools. One was actually one of my favorite. Family, when you got a lot of tools or you got a lot of something that is for protection or whatever, here's the deal. What good is that going to be for you if your house is busted up, you're cold, no food, you don't got no energy or nothing else? I said, you know what? I got enough tools to defend myself. Now it's time to get my energy all the way to the top. I'm halfway there. I got my solar, my permanent solar set up. I got my gas portable. Now I need that solar inverter portable, because what have I been telling y'all for years? For years. One thing came across my mind that night I stayed out there in that tent. I wasn't worried about keep on hearing that beaver splashing in the water. You know what kept bugging me? Even though my Honda was whisper quiet, it sounded like a cat purring, right? How many other people could hear that same cat purring? That will attract attention. Think about this. Even if you don't got nobody about to try to hijack your generator, all right? People can hear it. The first thing they think is that person got a generator. That's number 1. 2. Number 3, oh, this person must be pretty prepared to be spending money on a gas generator and fuel. So 9 times out of 10, they probably have food too. And water. And warmth. So right there, stealth mode. We need to be in stealth mode. How can you be in stealth mode? Before we get there, here was my other scenario that somebody brought up the other day. They said they live in an apartment. And I said, there is no excuse for you not to be prepared just because you live in an apartment, right? Here's the other part to that. With the electric, the big one, I'm just using this as an example. This is just a battery bump charger, lithium, but just, okay? With this could be powering my stove, my griddles, my grills, everything, my lights, everything in my house quietly. While my solar panel is sitting right here in my window, sucking up power to recharge this. Nobody knows I'm here. Nobody, I look just as desperate as everybody else. In an apartment, you don't have to worry about gasoline. All you gotta do is kick your solar panel up by your windows. Or while you got power, plug your doggone inverter back up and let it charge, right? Noise is, who just said noise discipline? Davita. Your noise is everything. Anybody in here in the military know, man, just snapping a stick, people do this. What was that? Let's go find out. We ain't the only ones here. Let's go find out, okay? So part of this game is, think about this. There's people on one side of the street with power. People across the street ain't got no power. What you think gonna happen, or how long you think that's gonna last without conflict? All right, M. Ritter. How long you gonna think? How long you gonna think that's gonna go? Because they got babies, they got elderly people in their house too. They want some of that power. It ain't that you being stingy or you being mean. It's like, listen, I've been prepping. I've been doing my what I was supposed to do. What that history book told me to stay prepared and keep my family safe. You didn't. You bought a new Mercedes, right? So that's why I didn't buy the Duracell today. The same reason I got the Honda. And this is why. What did I just tell y'all? Stop penny pinching on stuff that's supposed to save your life. Would you penny pinch? Would you go cheap on a parachute? Would you go cheap on a bungee cord? I don't even get on roller coaster rides at the state fair. They put them together and pull them back down in a day. That's not good enough for me. That's Legos. Think about that. You wouldn't get on no parachute. You wouldn't jump diving with no parachute that it was supposed to cost you $4,000 and somebody got you the hookup from Jim, and Jim hooked you up for $250 and he threw in some extra cord. Think. So that's why I didn't get the Duracell today. And I said, you know what, for the money that I just was gonna pay for the Duracell, man, save the money and go ahead and get the Jackery or get the Blue Eddy. Stop playing games. I did the same for the Honda. I could have bought a billion different ones. Hell, I got a gas generator. I got a Predator. I could have just went with that loud monster. No. Okay? So if you up in them apartments, you can use that power inverter quietly, taking care of your business and protecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's coming down to the wire where we got some thinking to do. Let me see. Blue Eddy have coupons right now. Just bought a Blue Eddy and a Jackery. Hey, Miss Christy Love, how you doing tonight? So I'm not on here to preach or nothing like that, all that madness. What I'm here to do is let you guys know, if you're not writing these names down, these words down, you should be, because the power is out, literally, and it's not going to get any better. Say, I've narrowed my choice down to the Blue Eddy 2000 or the Ego Nexus. I'm either the Jackery 1000 or I'm the Blue Eddy 2400. It just depends on what's going to happen. I'm sorry, what history book? We'll go into that later. EcoFlow Flex Plan. EcoFlow on Flex Plan. On Flex Plan. Oh, okay. Right now, who else is buffering? I shouldn't be buffering. I'm sitting right on top of my what? Let me see. Hey, Frankie, what's up? Am I buffering? I was buffering for a minute. Yeah, because something else is going on. Look, and you know what? Something else is going on because I tried to go. I tried to go live earlier. I've been trying to go live for the last 2 hours. Okay, I was buffering, not anymore. Thank you, because everybody's stuff just rolled back. Okay, I tried to go live. Yeah, all of y'all stuff is just coming like all at once. See, our light's been flickering too. Look, all of y'all stuff coming all at once. It's just flooding at one time. That's crazy. I mean, literally, like, it's happening again. Okay. So, listen. What kind do you have? What kind do I need? I need your help right now because I know about gas generators. I know about solar setups. I want to know about power inverters. Everybody should be writing this down. This is important. And some of y'all got the chops. Hold on one second. I'm about to pull this young lady up. Did they run the internet through Texas? I don't know. I hope so. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna pull up this young lady that I put on a community post today. Hold on. Frugal Nurse Homestead has the Frugal Nurse Homestead has the Jackery 1000. She did a video on it today, and I put her on my community post because that's the one between that and the Blue Eddy that I had really been interested in. A power station or an inverter? Are you, let me see, is you asking or telling me? Inverter. It's the same thing as a big power bank, but it's inverter, and this is why. Because any of these big old noisy generators, they will bust your technology up. That stuff is for running job sites. So lead Yeti 1000 is a good one. You know what? I wrote that one down, and I'm gonna tell you something. I've been looking at that one too. We need this information because come on. This ain't gonna get better. And we got a lot of friends out there that need this help. We got a lot of friends that need this information. So I don't mind you sit here and telling us all that you know. Let me see. Around the Way Gardens is Blue Eddy 2000 is $2,000. See, think about that. Think about that. It's expensive. That's expensive. And you know what? Right now, I'm just gonna have to pull out a card. I've pulled out cards for dumber things. I'm just gonna have to pull out a card because I can't afford my family to be in jeopardy. I need to be backed up no matter what. And everybody here, especially us men, you take care of your family. You watch over your family. If you have a family, man, this is our job now. It's our time to show up and show out. Okay, fellas, all the single ladies out there taking care of your kids, you know, this is part of the game. You know, Blue Eddy has problems with warranty. Frugal Nurse. Thank you. Hey, Frugal Nurse, how you doing? Frugal Nurse. Let me put you in blue for the day, okay? Frugal Nurse is one of my moderators right now. She said the Blue Eddy has had problems with warranty, AC 2000 customer service issues. So inquire. And you know what? I heard the same thing. I don't know if you know what's this guy's name? The off-grid hobo or something like that. I've been watching this dude for months. And he's saying the same thing. It's certain things that they having problems with certain inverters and certain generators, and that's something to look out for too. Don't just be going out. Hobotech. There you go. Him. That's the one garden artist. I've been watching this dude for months. And if he watch me, I'm gonna tell you, bro, you crazy, but you know your stuff. You crazy, but you know your stuff. So I salute you, bruh, because I guess I could fall in that category a little bit. Let me see. I bought the Blue Eddy 2400 last year for $1,600. Woo! Look for the coupon, $300 off. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I need to know. A Pulsar G231N9, $400. See, those the ones that scare me. And let me tell you something, because nobody's hearing about these ones. It's like a billion different ones online. Here's the one, Duracell 6600. That's at Costco. Listen, here's the problem with the why I backed off for Duracell, the big Duracell one. It got everything I needed. It got everything I want, but it only got 500. No, we just doing electric, Chris Knox, electric power inverters, no gas. No gas. I'm gonna have to take that down. No. What did I do? Can you erase that for me, Andale? Cause they'll knock me for putting this stuff up there. I don't want to have no legal problems with him. Andale, can you take that down for me, dear? Cause it won't let me do it. Hold on. There you go. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Because, no, it's okay. Because they'll knock me because he might not like me. You know what I'm saying? He'll put a strike against me for that. Generac can be run by solar. You mean they have a solar product? Let me cut this heater off. Now I'm getting hot. How you doing, T Royal? Chris Knox, the one my parents have is 100% electric. Okay, well, a Generac, I'm gonna look into that because I didn't know they had one. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, my friend. But everybody don't have money to drop 12. Listen, hey, guess what? I don't either. I don't have that kind of money. I don't. I told you today, I sold some stuff off. Don't think I'm sitting around here with all kind of loot. I ain't. I sold some stuff today. I had to make a judgment call, and that's what we all need to do. For real, for real. You got to make judgment calls. You running your life, you running your household, you running your family. Sometimes you got to make some real judgment calls. I didn't want to get rid of my tools, but I had to use common sense. I got tools, right? They're assets, exactly. I got to liquidate something to get something else just as important, if not more so. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't have the money either, my brother. I don't. So right now, I spent my morning, for one, taking care of my daughter. That's a long story. But for the most part, man, I had to go hawk some stuff off. You know? So nothing is free. And trust me, I'm looking at stuff in my driveway like, don't need that. It's nice. Don't need it. How often do I use this? How often do I see this? Gotta go. You understand? Luxuries is over. Right now, me and my brother been talking all day, my real brother. Been talking all day back and forth about its own. Matter of fact, CB radios, I had CBs ever since I've been a truck driver. And he was like, man, I still got that CB you gave me. Get your CBs together. Get your ham radios together. How are you going to communicate? Even if you got two-way radios, I got about 8 two-way radios just from traveling over the years, you know, vacation and stuff. When the kids go to the pool, I'll be like, take this with you. Take this radio with you. When I call you, I want to hear something. All of that. And you know, right. And you want to stimulate the economy? That's how you stimulate the economy, trying to save your tailbone. Because really, what you going to pay with that check? What you going to catch up on your mortgage? Catch up on your lights? That little check ain't going to help you catch up on anything. Right? So that's when it comes into, okay, I have to utilize this money that they gave us. I have to think real smooth on this, because the little bit of money that they gave everybody and the little bit of money that they planning on or they want to give everybody, again, that is not going to handle a year worth of back mortgage. People done got put out their houses. People done got put out people is living in their cars. You know what? I seen a report last night, and I wish I knew where it was. A man froze to death in his car. People didn't need, he was a high school hero. Look it up. He was a high school hero and played football. And this man froze in his car. And they said, nope, wasn't no sign of foul play. He had food in there, all his clothes, everything he lived with. He was living in his automobile. And everybody's like, we didn't even know. That man probably got put out of his house with all this mess going on. They said he been good. He's a good man. He by the law, he's a good man. Family, good people die too. Because that pride, like I can do this myself. I don't need no help. I'm good. I'm good. I'm a man. I can do this. And you know what? That would have been my dumb butt freezing to death. Because sometimes you got to chill on that pride and you got to ask for some help. And that's what we here doing. So that's the only reason I'm coming on tonight, because we all need help. We need to help one another. And I know, like somebody said, I ain't got the money for that. I know. I don't either. But something got to get sold, because everything that happens on the West Coast swings this way to the East Coast down here on the South, in the South. So everything they about to get, I'm getting ready for it. And everybody around shopping and buying grapes and stuff like that. They, they in the drive-through at the fast food restaurants. Me, I'm running around the city looking for everything: blankets, cover, batteries, chargers, everything. So everything that you can possibly pull off now, this is the time to do it. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. I normally don't, I don't get into the religion and stuff, because it blows people. It makes stuff get a little weird. But I'm gonna say this. It must have been the Father upstairs that my family is going through some stuff, so I've been home. So y'all see I've been on almost every day. So I've been here handling situations in my own household. But it's almost like it was supposed to be this way, because I've been able to take care of all of the business that I was supposed to have been taking care of, but I wouldn't have been able to take care of while I'm somewhere else all day. So all day, every day, I use every piece of my time that I have. Instead of me boo-hooing, I can't be at work making no money. Make that time work. Do something. Do something. It's stuff I need to clean up, things you need to organize, things you need to do research on. Do it. When you get a moment to yourself, instead of sitting down in front of the television set and watching one of these shows that's nonsense, that's not going to teach you nothing, you get off the couch this much dumber with half the stuff you sit down and watch, right? I know, because I'm one of them. You sit down on that couch, you watch, and when you get off the couch, you almost feel like you don't even know where you are. Because you've been in a world of nonsense for the last hour and 45 minutes. Who was that? Thank you so much, Anu Breeze. Say, keep up the great work and what you're trying to run as far as the wattage. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we all in this together. So please, get your generators together. I ain't going to hold y'all all night. Get your generators together. Please do me a favor after we get off, because I'm about to get off right now. After this, do me a favor and please leave any kind of generator. I don't care whether it's gas or it's an electric inverter. I'll pick through and pick out the electric inverters. But this is information that's going to help everybody. Okay? So what was that you just held off? I missed something. That's exactly why they call it TV programming. Let me see. Eco Zoom stove run off twigs. I'm talking about something that you can use inside your house. Something safe. Hey, Turf, I didn't even see him in the house, man. I've been running my mouth so hard. So do me a favor. I'm about to get off of here and put whatever kind of generator in the comments after this video below, so everybody can get an idea of what they need to be looking for, and they can do their own research on. They just come to this video and do their own research. You're helping right now is 900 folks in here. You're helping 900 folks figure out what is their next move. Because do you see all the stuff that's going on in the news? Nobody know what's going on. Nobody know how to handle it. And you can't blame them. Think this. Texas? Snow? That don't even sound right. Did you hear what? Say it with your mouth. Say it with your own mouth. Out loud. Right now. Can't nobody hear you. Say it with your mouth. Texas and snow. It sounds like fornication, don't it? It's blasphemy. It don't even sound right. If somebody would have told you that and you didn't know no better, you'd be like, man, you must be slow. That ain't how that works. Texas don't get no snow. Texas, snow. You understand? It's like an ocean in Michigan. So that's how crazy things are. You got to say it with your own mouth to make it go through your head, okay? Please. None of this make no sense, and I'm not going to wait to be in a bad situation. And the bad part is some of those people got big, beautiful homes. Those homes cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, some of them millions of dollars, and they can't even figure out how to stay warm because you spent all your money on the house and not on the things that's supposed to be protecting you. I said this before, didn't I? Whether you like them or not, those tools, you're going to need them. You're going to need them. You don't like them, but you better have one. You ain't got to like it. I got food in there stored up that I don't like. But I stored it and I canned it because I know it's good for me. If it come down to it, I'm going to have to eat it. Okay? Let me see. Thank you, my family clean water distiller. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you so much. You got that water distiller. I got mine on the stove that night. I told you I've been distilling water all night. Say, what was the black box you held up? This is the jumper box. This is just a jumper box that I got for my cars. I got one in every car. Instead of having jumper cables everywhere, the long jumper cables, this is a lithium battery in here. So this will jump anything, and it's this small. I just helped a lady the other day. She needed to jump, and instead of me popping my hood and all of that stuff, I just got out with this. One of these out of the other one was in my Jeep. Hooked it to her battery, said start the engine. Don't you gotta wait for a minute? No. You hit this button, and my friend got me hip to it. Cause I'm like, what? When I seen him do that to me, I needed to jump at work and he hit me with that. I got one immediately. Then I got another one. Then I got another one for every vehicle. So all you do now is live, put these on, and the thing got a nerve to have a doggone flashlight on it. And some SOS strobes. Don't have no seizure on me, y'all. Test your battery. Man, why jumper cables is obsolete. No more of that big old long cord in your trunk taking up space. Man, this go in your glove compartment. Look at that. So everything you can do to prepare yourself for what's to come is what you should be doing right now. You should be trying to do everything in your power to get yourself together and get ready for anything right now. You need, guess what is back on the shelves? Alcohol, peroxide, hand sanitizer. Why do people stop buying this stuff? People stopped buying it. It was like, oh, everything is okay now. Is it? We getting too comfortable. You know what? I'm here so you don't get comfortable. I'm going to keep on bugging. Y'all can get tired of me like, here we go again with this. Good. At least you alive to hear me. Because right now we done got back comfortable. Everybody out shopping, everybody out chilling, everybody going to family functions and meeting each other at the park. I done seen some dudes at the park hooping, shirts off. Don't get comfortable right now. And look, don't get comfortable. I ain't even gonna get into what's going on. Don't get comfortable right now. This is the time while you still above ground, be trying to get yourself together and get yourself ready for whatever is coming next. Listen. This is how I look at it. Life is like a beach. Life is like the ocean. You understand? One wave comes in and it crashes on the shore. They're never the same. You'll be sitting there and you feel like you're safe, so you laying down there just so the water and the little bubbles can come across you. And that next one come down on you, boosh, and pull you out a little bit out into the doggone beach water. That's how life is. Life ain't no different than that. You got to get ready for the next wave of whatever the heck is about to come and get you next. That's the thing, y'all. My phone cut off on me. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's never going to stop. Just like the waves on the ocean. You just got to get prepared. Just like you going out of the water. You got, oh, here come a big one. Here come a big one, y'all. What you do? Lift your arms and get ready and kind of lean forward so that wave don't knock you down under the water. That's life right there. And if you ain't ready for that next wave, you bound to drizzle. I'm sorry. I said I won't go and preach. But I'm telling you right now, man, people is losing their lives. People don't know what to do. People ain't got no water. People ain't got no doggone heat. People ain't got, come on. What else do you need to see to wake you up? What else do you need to see? With all that's going on right now, what else is it that you need to see to knock you over your head? Like the person earlier said, look, ain't nobody got no money for that. But I bet, just like me, I ain't got no money, but I bet you that person just like me is thinking like, I can sell something though. I can hustle something. I get my hustle on and figure something out. Something got to happen. So I'm with you 100%. I ain't got that kind of money either. Don't let the stuff that I show you on here fool you. I've been collecting all of this stuff for years. I didn't just buy this yesterday. I've been collecting all of my supplies and my life stuff and been earning this for years. Let's say 30 years. So I didn't just buy all this stuff yesterday. Okay? But right now, I ain't got no money. I ain't at work. So something got to get sold. Some stuff ain't important. Some stuff got to get sold. And y'all ain't been seeing me doing no gardening. You know why I ain't been doing no gardening? Because my garden is good enough right now. And it's winter, and ain't a whole bunch you can do. Lady Lead is getting the seeds together. I done put all the trees in the ground. So while I'm chilling, I need to be prepping. Wintertime is not a time to chill. Wintertime is a time to get your other stuff together. Some people are like, well, it's winter, so guess I'll take a break. No. Wintertime is a time when you're supposed to be on your other stuff. You hit that switch. And now it's time to hit the other stuff. You should be making tags for your trees and your plants for the next season. You need to be getting your house in order, cleaning the inside of your house, getting all of that in order, all your tools, what tools is broke, what tools you need to replace. Thank you, Zach Price. I really appreciate you, man. I do. Right now, while we waiting on our plants to grow, you need to be trying to figure out how are you going to keep power inside your house? How are you going to keep heat inside your house? These don't cost anything. Everybody's seen one of these. Everybody have seen one of these. I got about 4 of them in the house just because. Whether you want one or not, you don't believe me or not, y'all know how much they cost at that store. Come on, you need at least 1 or 2 of these. Here's the other thing. Don't go off trying to buy a bunch of, listen, everybody like, I can't afford to buy the big heater, or I can't afford to buy the big giant generator. You don't need to buy the big giant generator. You need enough energy and enough heat and enough cover for one room. What you should be doing, everybody, your homework for the people that don't know, you need to go designate a safe room. When I say safe room, I ain't talking about just for your protection. You need to go designate a safe room where all your supplies are. It should be food in that room. It should be blankets. It should be cover. It should be water, because that's the only room people should be in. That's the only room you need to be worrying about trying to warm up and keep warm. That's the only room you need to be eating in. That's the only room anybody should be in doing anything. One room. And if you do not have heat in your house, take some blankets and block over the windows. Take some blankets and block over the entrance. Say going into the dining room or going into the living room. Whatever it is, you need one room. Everybody is trying. Somebody asked me the other day, hey, do you got an electric furnace? And I said, yeah. Yo, well, you good? No, there is no way in the world. Not a panic room. Oh, like a panic room. Kinda. There is no reason on the planet Earth I would ever try to run my furnace generator outside, my big boy, and try to either cool or heat my entire home. That is a waste of energy, a waste of resources. You only need to have one room. One room to protect, one room to heat, or one room to cool. There is no reason you need to have all of this stuff. Everybody is trying to heat you want a generator to keep your refrigerator, your freezer, your electric cooler, all that stuff going, your coffee maker. You better learn how to make cowboy coffee. You put the grounds in the pot and you let it boil. And you keep stirring. Coffee. You strain that through a strainer. Coffee. You don't need the coffee maker. Everybody is we're so used to having all these luxuries of life. There we go. There we go. I got y'all. I got you back. We're so used to having all of these luxuries that we're acting like we don't know what to do without coffee filters, without a coffee pot. We acting like we don't know what to do without all of this crap is a luxury. We've been spoiled for so many generations now that a lot of us is out there dying right now because they don't know what to do in the simplest situation. The simplest situations. They don't have a clue. And everybody is trying to keep power to the microwave, keep power to the electric oven, keep power. You don't need all that. All you need is one safe room. One. I promise you. Do you understand? When we lived on our homestead, we had one room. Oh, big, beautiful, nice ranch style house. But we only operated out of one room all day. And then we slept in one bedroom. My kids slept in my bedroom because that's the room I could keep warm. In the daytime, I woke up, heated up that doggone fireplace. And the rest of the day, blankets was on the doors. Okay, when company come over, okay, take the blankets off, try to heat up the rest of the house. Try to act like we normal people. But that's it, man. Everything went down in one room. There's no reason everybody need to be spread out all around the house, wasting energy, wasting power, wasting heat, wasting water. Years ago, I ain't gonna say years ago, somebody said lead seemed like the kind of person that let it, what did they say? Let it mellow. They was talking about the toilet bowl. I laughed at that. That was maybe a year or two ago. And I never forgot it because, yeah, in a situation, that toilet don't need to flush every doggone dang on time. What for? You wasting water. Or 9 times 10, do that in a bucket. You may need that water. It's gross, but it is what it is. Cut the games. Cut the games. I know it's gross, but you know what? It's people that don't think it's gross right now. I've seen some people get that water out the back of that toilet, and after the water out the back of the toilet is gone, you looking in the bowl like, Lord help me, because it's coming down to the wire. And here's another one. The water in your furnace. Don't forget the water in your furnace. I mean, the water in your water tank, your hot water heater. Everybody always forgets that. You got if you got a 20-gallon tank, 30-gallon tank, 50-gallon tank, that's how much water you got. So utilize it. Every water tank either has a tap on it or a pressure valve. You need to be looking into that. Make sure you cut it off first, okay? But you have a whole big 50-gallon drum of water, fresh, and it's been heated so long that it's already sterilized, depending on how hot you kept it. Okay? Use your head, please, because this is going down. It's not a joke. So everybody, boil, right, somebody just said boil all water. Hey, Beauty in the Garden, boil all, don't drink or cook without boiling. Right now, no matter what, my distiller is on my stove right now, and I spent days distilling water. When I showed y'all that, I spent the rest of the night distilling water, and then a day after that, distill some more water. It don't stop. This ain't just for the video, okay? If you have a fireplace. Now, thank you for that. If you have a wood-burning fireplace, thank you for that information. But I want to throw my 2 cents in that I keep forgetting. Like I told you before, I only wanted a house that it had to have a wood-burning fireplace because it'll save your life. But, family, please make sure your wood-burning fireplace has been maintained or you'll burn your house down. If you have never lit your wood-burning fireplace before, you need to have it maintained. You need to call somebody and have them come clean it out and have it inspected, because you'll light your little logs down there and those birds, squirrels, and bats that done moved in up there. All of that will catch on fire and come tumbling down in your living room. And then what you gonna do? Or better yet, it'll sit up there so long that it'll heat them bricks up and the whole chimney will come crumbling down. It happens all the time back in Ohio. Or the creosote will catch fire, because creosote, I told y'all that in the beekeepers class, the creosote is flammable. It's like what's that one stuff called? I can't think of it. Not plastique. Damn, I can't. Like a Molotov cocktail. You catch that stuff on fire. So your chimney is just as dangerous. So you have to have your chimney maintained. You understand? So if you have never lit your wood-burning fireplace, be cautious. You need to look up there. Don't be scary. You better look up there. And just if you haven't done it, I would suggest you don't light your wood-burning fireplace unless you've had it inspected at least once. Okay? Yeah, kerosene. You can work some kerosene. Yeah, here go my kerosene heater behind me. It's on standby. But those chimneys are just as dangerous as you starting your generator in the house. That's right, Fighting Quads, a chimney sweep at least once a year. Because that stuff on the side builds up. Look into the creosote builds up. Look into your charcoal grill and all that soot on top of your grill. If you scrape that stuff off the lid of that grill, and you put it in a little bowl, you can light that on fire. You can start your doggone grill with the creosote that has gathered in the chimney or on the top of your grill lid. That stuff is like pyrotechnics. Yeah, if you have a chimney brush and you know how to do it, well, when I say know how to do it, it really ain't nothing to it. But because when that stuff come down, you better get your whole carpet and your furniture gonna be done for. Don't ask me how I know. Let me see. That's right. Have your fire extinguishers going. Have your fire extinguishers ready, because it's over. All right, you'll burn your whole house down trying to save your own life. Some of these people is dying from carbon monoxide poisoning by sleeping in their car. Some of them is trying to stay in the garage with the car running. That's a suicide note. Cut it out. And the only reason people is doing things like this is because they don't know. Hey, Essie, how you doing, Essie Homesteader? That's my sister right there. The only reason people is doing this because they just don't know. It ain't because they stupid. They just don't know. They ain't never been in this situation before. So how is you supposed to know? But it's our job to do what we supposed to do and learn what we supposed to learn. That's all I got to say about that. We walking through life, number one, spoiled. We in the push button era where you push button and a sandwich come out and shove in your mouth. You push a button, gas come out. You push a button, you fed. You push a button, you close. You push a button and things get delivered to your house. We're so spoiled and we don't know how to do anything anymore that this is happening. And nothing is going to get better. So whether you want to get, I understand some people just bougie and they be like, look, I ain't, he can talk all he wants to the blue in the face. I ain't doing that. Well, you is going to be in trouble. Trust and believe it. Believe that. Okay? I'm just saying, family. Saying the game no more. All right? I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to finish, go distill some more water. But please put all of your generators and not just generators. Put everything that you know how to do to survive in the comments below. Okay? Everything from blankets, socks, wool coats, cotton, everything you know. Put it in the comments so the people that don't know can learn. They can just sit and read the doggone comments instead of just listening to my mouth. Go on, turn the video down and just read the comments. Y'all put all of survival skills in the comments below. Please. Y'all know I don't beg for nothing. Please put all of the comments below. And please keep it gangster, all right? Don't put no crazy stuff in there because I remove all of that. Please, thank you, because people really need your help. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Lev Farmer 73. I love y'all, and I'm out. Please be safe. All right? Peace.